Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Breckenridge basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Now, here's KBMW's Turner Blofis.
And welcome to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmer since 1986. Turner Blofis getting ready to kick off the Section 6A tournament. Breckenridge Cowgirls, the top team in their subsection, and they'll be taking on the Benson Braves to kick off this Section 6A tournament. We'll run through the power poll ranking brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation. Section 6A North standings, Hillcrest at the top with a 22-4 mark. They do have a 58-41 loss to Breckenridge as the Cowgirls just came out and smothered them. Underwood, a 21-5 record, 20-4 in 6A play. New York Mills, 20-6 for the third spot. Park Christian is 17-9 on the year, good enough for fourth in the subsection in the North, and then LPA 17-9, 8-5 in 6A play to round it out for the top five for Section 6A North. Section 6A South, once again, Breckenridge at the top. They are undefeated in section play, 9-0 against their foes. Also number 3 in the state by the Minnesota Basketball News Poll, and they are number 4 in the state by QRF. They are riding a 9-game winning streak heading into this ball game. West Central area is right behind them at 20-6 on the year, a 55-46 loss to Breck. They're number 9 in the Minnesota Basketball News Poll and number 10 by QRF. Hancock is 20-6 on the year, actually ended the regular season with a pair of losses. Wheaton, Herman, Norcross Warriors, 15-11. They had 3 losses, 3 straight losses, including, or not in the stretch, but they do have a 79-52 loss to Breckenridge on the year. And then Parker's Prairie, 16-10 on the year, and they are riding a 5-game winning streak heading into the postseason. And that is a look at your power poll ranking, once again brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, the North and South subsections. And really quick, we'll also do our State Farm Star Report, brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. First off, we'll highlight Parker Yeage's play of this season. 15 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.6 assists, I think, or steals, I believe, is for the 2.6. I think that points per game has gone down a little bit, but the efficiency is still looking real nice. 50% from the field, 30% from three-pointers, or how many she puts up, I think they'd be okay with 30%. 83% for free throws, fantastic for Parker Yeage efficiency-wise. Jonica Bernardes is averaging 13.1 per game. 44% is what she's shooting from the field, 39 from 3, and 4.5 rebounds per game on her tally. But she has been turning it up lately. 16.3 points per game in the last 4, and then also 7 rebounds and 2 steals. Ava Janing just a hair under 10 points per game, not too shabby coming off the bench. And also averaging 3.6 rebounds, 2.6 assists, and just as many steals almost. Sydney Roberts also just a little under 10 points per game. 4.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, or an assist as well, or a steal as well, my apologies. And then Piper Janing, 7.9 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals as well. Anna Spear, Mariah Colthus, and Aaron Blofis averaging 4 points per game, and around 4 rebounds a game for Mariah Colthus and Aaron Blofis as well. As they definitely get it done. It's a team effort on the glass for sure for the Cowgirls. We'll take our first break on the Red River Grain pregame show. Once again, serving the local farmer since 1986, and my apologies, folks, for the belated start. I just had some issues to, I had to work out before I got over here, but we are into the swing of things now. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721. Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Krause Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Krause Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
It's the place where good friends gather. It's a place that's all about friendly service, good food, and occasionally really good music, too. Welcome to the Black Pelican in Wyndmere. The Black Pelican is that comfortable place where you can enjoy your favorite beverage. Take home some off sale and make some great memories. Relax and just have some fun. So stop in and take a break from the day. Make some great memories. That's what the Black Pelican is all about. The Black Pelican, where all your friends go in Wyndmere, North Dakota. A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one less piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing is proud to serve all sugar beet growers in the valley and surrounding areas. Thank you for letting Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing take care of all your beet equipment repairs and reconditioning. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing offers on-site farm service on all make and models of beet equipment. Thank you for trusting us to take care of your beet equipment repairs. Call 642-1181 to set up an appointment. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, North Dakota.
And welcome back, and we were about to dive into your starting lineups, but it looks like we are going to be taking a break for the national anthem, so my apologies. We'll continue the Red River Grain pregame show. Loop back for your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. After we dive into the national anthem, once again, you are listening to Section 6A basketball on B92.7 FM. Breckenridge Cowgirls taking on the Benson Braves. Tip-off coming your way shortly.
They say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. At OK Tire, we're here to keep you going. From Firestone tires and replacements to retreads and even Firestone tracks, we have you covered. Our certified Firestone experts are ready to get you back up and running, no matter if you're on site or in the field, saving you time and money. OK Tire, we keep the tough going.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to ComdellInnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. It's a great time for winter fun. Your friends at Dakota Valley Electric would like to remind you to be extra cautious while riding snowmobiles. Be sure to watch out for power poles, guy wire, and electrical equipment that can be hidden by snow. Transformer boxes and cabinets may be buried. See a down power line? Stay away and report it. Have fun and stay safe. From the folks at Dakota Valley Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Good luck to all the teams in the district tournament.
Wahpeton Parks and Recreation is proud of our community and the talented student athletes competing tonight, providing community collaborations, a family-focused environment, and endless activities. Watt Parks and Rec is here for you. Make sure to check out their website, wahpetonparks.com, for more information on rec programs, parks, facilities, and events. Check out our Facebook page, Wahpeton Parks and Recreation, for all other updates. And good luck to all teams and coaches from all of us at Wahpeton Parks and Recreation.
Thrifty Horizons wishes all the players good luck throughout the playoffs. Check out Thrifty Horizons on Facebook for daily sales. Thrifty Horizons is in need of clean, resellable household donations. Thrifty Horizons store and donation hours are Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5, Thursday, 9 to 7, and Friday, 9 to 3. Donatable items including clothing, toys, furniture, books, and movies. Find us at 229 Minnesota Avenue, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Good luck from all of us at Thrifty Horizons.
A good coach knows how to set goals, analyze risk, and win. American Federal takes a similar approach with your money. We bring together the bankers who make banking easy for you. Whether you're financing a business, needing insurance, planning for retirement, or buying a home, American Federal advisors can take care of it all for you. Together with American Federal, always a winning team. Member FDIC.
Scott's Electric has built their entire reputation on quality workmanship. Their dedication is to you. At Scott's Electric, it's all about customer satisfaction. They cover all the bases. New construction from commercial to industrial, agricultural, residential, and communications. Scott's Electric wrote the book on electric service and repair. They can handle utility placement and street lighting too. Find them at www.scottselectric.net or call 701-642-9244. Scott's Electric, quality workmanship with dedication to customer satisfaction.
And welcome back as we get ready to tip off this Section 6A battle. Breckenridge Cowgirls heavily favored in this matchup with the Benson Braves, but obviously anything can happen. As we put up the opening tip, brought to you by North Dakota State College of Science. The science of learning by doing, North Dakota State College of Science. And jumping it up will be Aaron Blofus. As promised, those starting lineups. We got Nora Hillerin, Ella Sanders, Kata Helgenston, along with Elle Klescher and Alice Kaiser, and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. You know their starters. We'll run through them as we go along, but I figure I shouldn't be too worried about fans knowing those ones. Skipped over to the right corner to Piper Janing. She rotates it to Sydney Roberts. Roberts was looking to attack and then tried kicking it over to Piper Janing and out of bounds. So Cowgirls start off the game with a turnover, not the start they were looking for. Inbounded cleanly. Bring it up for the Braves is Kaida Helgenstedt, my apologies. Ball screen on the left wing. Dribbled over to near the top of the key, dribble handoff to Ella Sanders. Sanders going to drive on Parker Yagi, 3-on-3 action here. And some great defense from Yagi once again, sticking right with her assignment. And Jonica Bernardo is doing the same. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to be able to get one off the rim and rebounded by Aaron Blofus. Jonica Bernardo is pushing tempo up to Sydney Roberts. Roberts over to Piper Janing on the left wing. Feeds it to Aaron Blofus in the elbow. She kicks it out to Sydney Roberts. Her three way off the mark. Braves with the rebound. And then they turn it over. So both teams with an early turnover in this ballgame. Cowgirls. Get it over to Sydney Roberts. Roberts to Jonica Bernardes on the right wing. Bernardes attacking the zone. Kicks it over to Piper Janing. She feeds it in the elbow area. Beautiful inside-out kick to a wide-open Parker Yagi. And another missed shot from the Cowgirls to start off this contest. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Braves as the Cowgirls won the opening tip. So 1.5 minutes into this ball game. No score yet on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And a hard drive inside. Layup off the mark. And rebounded by the Braves. But Parker Yagi is going to come away with this next rebound. Yagi dribbling it up. Thought she was going to be hitting that right to left Euro, but instead she kicks it out to Sydney Roberts, and Sydney Roberts feeds it over to Parker Yagi, who lets it rip and misses it, but gets the board. Parker Yagi follows her own miss and another miss. And she got her own rebound, but out of bounds. So Both teams, once again, still looking for their first points. A little jitters here in the first playoff game of the year. For the Cowgirls, at least, as the Benson Braves had to play a game to get into this one. Out of bounds once again on the Braves. We're coached by Walker-Hackensack-Akeley. Piper Janing goes inside to Bluffus. Bluffus to Jonica Bernardes, who lets a little midi go up and off the mark. Benson Braves out and running with Hackensack. Hackensack with a step back jumper and rattles it in for three. Hackensack with her squad on the board. 15:30 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. Benson Braves up 3-0. Aaron Bluffus drops it into Sydney Roberts, who gets the layup to drop. Nice find from Bluffus. 3-2 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Braves with a pull-up jumper and knocking it down. That was Ella Sanders. And Breckenridge Cowgirls going to take a timeout. Head coach Tony Bogenriff not thrilled with what he's seeing from his squad out the jump. He build with them, he won't build any other way. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM. Back in 30 seconds.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Jody Hendrickson, your Wahpeton Edward Jones financial advisor, can help get you ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. She will work with you to meet your changing needs to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, she can help make them feel a little less unexpected. Call Jody Hendrickson at 701-642-5762 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And welcome back after that Highcamp Construction timeout. Parker Yagi has her pass tipped. Skip pass over to Piper Janing, who lets a three rip, and she knocks it down to tie it up. Piper Janing off the Yagi feed. Ties the game up at 5-5. Breckenridge has given teams fits with their press, and that shows you why once again. Sydney Roberts with the steal, Jonica Bernardes with the layup. Three different Cowgirls in the scoring column off the bat here. Piper Janing already forced one loose ball here, and now they got Sydney Roberts picking up the press. Piper Janing throws on the trap, and then Jonica Bernardes gets a steal and has it swiped away. Benson is able to navigate the pressure, get it out to the left corner for a three. And that was Elle Clutcher for the triple. Bernardes trying to answer. Off the mark, rebounded by Sydney Roberts, and they're going to get it with a travel. So Breckenridge trailing 8-7 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson had a few turnovers in the full court already, but not looking super rattled by the press. They're going to dribble into the paint, and Jonica Bernardes just takes one of the easiest steals you'll see. Hits the behind the back dribble and gets to the rack for 2 and 1. Jonica Bernardes with her second bucket. Foul on Clutcher. Bernardes putting her squad back in the lead. 9-8 once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and the free throw is good from Bernardes. Cowgirls trying to spring a trap once again, and they throw it right to Ava Janing, who just checked in the game a little bit ago. She throws up a right-handed layup off the mark. Jonica Bernardes is able to track down the rebound. Looking to get some space inside, and she'll draw the foul. Bernardes heading back to the stripe. Just completed the old-fashioned three-point play. Looking to knock down two more. Bernardes on the court with Parker Yagi, Piper Janing, Ava Janing, and Mariah Coltis. Bernardes sinks the first. She's already got a quick 6 points. Had over 20 in the opening half against Staples not too long ago. It's actually their last game. Anna Spear also into the ball game. She'll give Piper Janing a breather. So Yegi and Bernades, the lone starters left on the floor. These are the 8 Cowgirls you can expect to see tonight, as that's usually how deep they go into the bench. 12-8 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 13:04 left to go in this opening half. And Jonica Bernades continued to feast in the passing lanes, but isn't able to pick off this pass. Goes out of bounds. Braves inbounding under the basket. Get it in cleanly. Shot is blocked by Coltis. Rebounded by Anna Spear. Spear gets it to Bernades, kind of bobbled it a little bit, but tracked it down, threw a one-handed pass to Parker Yegi. She thought about the triple, drives inside. What a drop-off to Mariah Coltis for 2. Parker Yegi, as good of a thread the needle pass you'll see on a drop-off. 14-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And we got another steal. Yegi comes away with this one. Feeds it up to Anna Spear. Beautiful lead-up pass for the Spear layup. Cowgirls all of a sudden are doubling up on the Braves. 16-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Benson, pull-up jumper at the left elbow. Off the mark, rebounded by Yegi. Just hard to get any position on her, that is for sure. Ava Janing now bringing the ball up, and we got a push called, and that is on Hackensack. First foul on her, and into the ball game for her first action is Peyton Hill, the 5'5 freshman. And we see a lot of single digits when we look down the grade column for this squad. A very youthful Benson Braves team. Only field 2 seniors on the squad. And now Benson comes up with a stop. Peyton Hill, as we just mentioned, drops it off to Hackensack. Kyda Hackensack, a sophomore on this squad. Definitely the person they're trying to play through as she swings it over to Klesher. And a long shot is off the mark from the Braves. Inbounding it to Ava Janning will be Sydney Roberts. 11:40 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge with a 16-8 lead. Anna Spear has it on the right wing. Over to Jonica Bernades, few feet behind the three-point line at the top of the key area. Skip past to Anna Spear, and rare time she doesn't let it rip from 3. Instead, she'll try to pass it off, and it's stolen away. I think she felt the defensive pressure coming and decided not to take a contested shot, as Jonica Bernades will pull down the defensive rebound. Bernades feeding it up to Sydney Roberts for the transition layup. Sydney Roberts with her second field goal. Cowgirls up by double digits, 18-8 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 11:03 left to go on this opening half, and a good block out from Ava Janning, actually off of Benson. Or actually Anna Spear, my apologies. The nice block out. So Cowgirls have scored the last 11 with 11 minutes left to go in this opening half. Ava Janning crosses the timeline. It's over to Anna Spear on the right side of the floor. Spear ends up having it swiped away. She's going to try to run it down, but the layup is good by Hackensack to stop the bleeding. $18-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 10:36 left to go in this opening half. Sydney Roberts picks up her dribble, fires a dangerous pass to the other side of the floor to Anna Spear. Spear rotates it to Ava Janning. Janning to Sydney Roberts. She cuts through the defense. Rebounded by Erin Blofis. She can't get the follow, but she gets her own rebound and the foul. Erin Blofis with a couple offensive rebounds. Blofis at the line. First free throw is good from the Aeronator. 19-10 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Next free throw is up and off the back iron. Rebounded by Piper Janing. Janing going to the crafty footwork. Gets it over to Yegi. Sydney Roberts rotates to Ava Janing. Janing to Piper Janing. Fires it inside to Erin Blofis, who gets it to Sydney Roberts. Oh, what a feed. Oh, that ball movement was outstanding, but Erin Blofis just couldn't hang on to it, and she says, my bad. Parker Yegi got it, and within the millisecond of her hand touching it, is instantly just dumping it right off. Just thinking 2 passes ahead, Parker Yegi is, and Ava Janing with a steal and layup. 21-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge up with 9:50 left to go in this opening half, and their half-court trap, full-court trap, whatever we're calling it, has been fantastic here to start off the game. Kind of what was expected of the Cowgirls here. Heavily favored in this ballgame once again. One of the lower teams in their subsection as the layup is off the mark. Rebounded by Sydney Roberts. Roberts feeds it to Piper Janing. To Ava Janing on the right side of the floor. Skip pass over to Sydney Roberts, and she almost got called for that on the last go-around, so I thought the officials would be looking for that. And there it is, the travel call. Moving the foot a little before. And they're going to, I would say they're going to get that every time, but I think I noticed that earlier, so maybe not every time. But Cowgirls once again up 21-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Parker Yagi trying to bat the pass away, but leads to an open mid-range pull-up, rebounded by Piper Janing. Janing tosses it up to Sydney Roberts, who is leaking out in transition, and her shot is blocked. 0 blocking the 0. Tess Nygaard, the 8th grader, coming down to make the hustle play. 21-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard once again. Kicked out to Blofis. Blofis rotates it over to Jonica Bernardes, who lets it rip for a 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Piper Janing. Janing's shot is blocked and rebounded by the Braves. Benson actually almost throws it away, and they're going to call a timeout. So, Rebe Helgenset wisely calls a timeout. This timeout once again brought to you by Heitkamp Construction. You are listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Have you ever been driving and see a small pebble hit your windshield, resulting in a crack or chip? Well, it happens to even the best drivers. Jaworski Glass and Repair on Dakota Avenue in Wapton is your local glass repair expert. They repair glass chips on all types of vehicles, as well as windshield replacements and custom glass cutting. Jaworski Glass and Repair guarantees quality work in a prompt manner. Give Jaworski Glass and Repair a call today, 642-4527.
And welcome back after that Heitkamp Construction timeout. We got a 21-10 Cowgirl lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Taking on the Braves of Benson. Ball screen and pull-up action from Helgenset, but off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. I got Yagi for 4 boards already. And now with a nice find down the floor. Shot was blocked, rebounded by Blofis. She laid it in for 2. Cowgirl fans looking for a foul. Benson fans maybe looking for a jump ball on that. Either way, Blofis with the rebound and the putback. And that shot, kind of a wild one, tracked down by Yagi, who feeds it up to Bernardes once again. And boy, it must be cherry picking season here. Cherry picking has a bad connotation to it, though. It shouldn't, because it just led to a bucket right there. Bernardes with the transition layup. 25-10 Breckenridge on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 9 early points for Bernardes already. Braves driving on the right side. Layup is off the mark, rebounded by Blofis once again. Jonica Bernardes on the right side of the floor, attacks the defense. Oh, steps around with the Euro and then has her shot blocked. 7:28 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Dribble pull-up is good from Nygaard. Cuts the lead to 13. Pass to Jonica Bernardes, and Parker Yagi letting it rip from the free throw line for 2. Yagi's first bucket of the game comes with a little over 7 left to go in this opening half. And 3 is up and good. And Breckenridge ends up missing on the response. 27-15. Your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard stolen away by Piper Janing. Janing out and running. Drops it off when she had an open look at 2, but she said, Sydney, you can have these 2. 6 points for Roberts, and her squad's up by 14 with 6:27 left to go. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live. part of the I3G Sports Network. We'll be back in got to see if it's a full timeout or not. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
When you're looking for catering, what comes to mind? Joel Ellingson at Favorites Drive-Thru Deli. Give him a call at 899-0942 for your catering events. Find him on Facebook, too. Favorites Drive-Thru Deli in Breckenridge.
AM 1450, KDMW Breckenridge Wahpeton, and FM 94.3 K232 FH Breckenridge, the voice of the valley.
And welcome back after that Heitkamp construction timeout. We got the top team in the South subsection taking on the 7-20 Benson Braves. And Jonica Bernades tried swiping another steal, but this time they're going to say on the wrist. .6:18 left to go in this opening half. Kick out. And dropped into Hillerin. Couple defenders come flying at her, and it gets tipped out of bounds, but it will remain Benson ball. Braves inbounding in front of the Breckenridge bench. 6:06 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Kind of a wild runner in the lane, but a bucket's a bucket. And after the step through, Parker Yagi trying to answer. That was Hillerin with the bucket, her first points of the night. 5:45 left to go. Cowgirls up by 12. Benson trying to use some pick and roll action and leads to a nice step back for Helgenset for three. She's got 8 points or 11 points here early on. A trio of threes. Yagi over to Ava Janing. Janing skips it over to Jonica Bernades. Swings it to Anna Spear on the right wing. Spear rotates to Bernades. Bernades trying to cut through the middle of the lane. Turnaround midi. Off the mark. Rebounded by, or almost rebounded by Coltis. She might have came down funny on that one. Just over 5 minutes left to go. Breckenridge has seen their lead cut down to 9. And Anna Spear coming to swipe it, but tied up for a jump ball. Sydney Roberts back in. She'll inbound to Ava Janing to get the possession started with 4:50 left to go. And now Jonica Bernades directing traffic. Swung over to Anna Spear on the right corner. Spear just zinging it right back to Ava Janing. Jonica Bernades rotating to Sydney Roberts. They feed it to the free throw line. Ava Janing with a generous bounce off the back of the rim. Her second bucket of the night. The 8th grader has her squad up by 11. Now she'll pick up at half court. And Jonica Bernades will pick up another foul. Her second. After the nifty dribbling from Helgenset. Kata Helgenset. Ava Janing. Oh, what a trap by Sydney Roberts. Timed that perfectly. Ava Janing out and running. Goes up for the left-handed layup off the mark. Rebounded by Sydney Roberts. She gets it to Piper Janing. Janing way high off the glass, off the mark. Ava Janing with the board, and she'll get 2 free throws for her troubles. Piper Janing and Ava Janing both with a rebound apiece. Janing's first free throw rattles in. Up by a dozen now. Going through the routine. And off the mark, Coltis trying to track down the rebound, but no luck. And Breckenridge is able to get it right back. Coltis follows in for 2. Got the rebound and the bucket. 4 points for Mariah Coltis in the early goings of this ballgame. 34-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. The trap is coming once again from the Cowgirls. And Mariah Coltis with the block and the rebound. Sydney Roberts attacking the right side. Gets it out to Piper Janning. Little pump fake and go, and then she gets it over to Anna Spear. Spear kicks it out to Ava Janning, who's always ready to rock for the corner three off the mark. Sydney Roberts tracks down the long rebound. Kind of a signature for her. And Ava Janning is able to get over on the left block, and 2 more free throws coming for Ava Janning. 3:21 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First free throw is good. So making the front end once again. Aaron Bloff is back in along with Parker Yagi. Here in the opening round of the Section 6A South subsection tournament. 2-for-2 trip for Ava Janning. And Helgenset ends up throwing it away once again. Piper Janning to Ava Janning. Sister-sister connection, and we got a layup with it. And Benson, just a tall task going up against a team that just has so many lockdown perimeter defenders. And right when I'm commending one of these perimeter defenders, Sydney Roberts gets called for the foul. Only the 3rd foul on the Cowgirls, and the other 2 are by Jonica Bernades, who is now entering the ball game. So we're going to trust the junior to roll through the last 2:55 foul free. We shall see as Ava Janning forces the turnover. They're going to feed it up for the layup. Maybe a little contact on that one, but no call. Ava Janning with 11 points here in the opening half already. Her squad doubling up, 40-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Corner 2 is off the mark. Rebounded by the Braves. They're going to kick it out, though. Helgenset kicks it in the left corner. Yeah, that's a short stint on the bench for Sydney Roberts as she'll check in for Ava Janning. And Braves now 1 foul away from the 1-and-1. Cowgirls, on the other hand, have half the fouls. They have 3. And Jonica Bernades poking the steal free from behind and going for 2 the other way. Jonica Bernades into double figures. She matches Ava Janning's 11 points. Also, Kaida Helgenset also has 11 points for Benson. 11 of her team's 20, and another turnover. Piper Janning, oh, nice little footwork there, but ends up sailing the layup. Parker Yagi gets the rebound and lays it in. $44-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. $1:42 left to go. Braves get it entered into the post and then kicked over to the left wing. Swung to the right wing in front of the Breckenridge student section in full force today. Usually happens when they got the band out. It always helps the numbers. Jonica Bernades applying the pressure and forces a tough pass, and Sydney Roberts will take the other way for 2. It looks like they've been working on those transition layup drills. Got a lot of them today. 46-20 with 1:10 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Corner 3 is up from Benson. Off the back iron, rebounded by Nygaard. She's going to let it rip from the right wing. Sails it. Benson tries tracking it down, but out of bounds. So Cowgirls will take over with 1 minute left to go. Trying to add to their 26-point lead. Jonica Bernades will bring it up. Get some direction from head coach Tony Bogenreef. Swings it over to Yagi, who drops it to Sydney Roberts. They go into Aaron Bloffus, who will make the unselfish play out to Piper Janning. She misses, but Yagi was able to get the rebound. They're going to say off Yagi, though. I got her for 7 rebounds this half. Piper Janning right behind her with 6, and then I got Bloffus with 5. .38 seconds left to go. 7 seconds separating the game and shot clock. Sydney Roberts flirted with foul number 2 there, but swung over to the left wing. Nygaard is going to fire from the left wing, and it's as close as you can get to making one without having it actually drop. Hackensack is going to try to capitalize. She misses the second attempt, and Jonica Bernades grabs the board. Bernades with 11 seconds left to go. Tries past the defender. Great ball movement over to Yegi. Yegi drops it into Erin Blofis, who has her shot blocked. Breckenridge will hang on to it here for the final 4.6. Bernades inbounding under the hoop to the right. Gets it into Piper Janing. Janing attacks inside. What a drop off to Parker Yegi for 2. And that will do it for this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We have a 48-20 ball game. We'll take a quick break as I try to tally up all these points. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed for your farm business. Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948. Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
And welcome back to the first round of the Section 6A tournament. Turner Bluff is here, and hopefully we are going to be all wrapped up with the internet connection issues. My apologies, folks. I got a little caught up in the game and had not been checking my phone where Robert Wanick was telling me that, Turn, you got to fix a couple things on the internet. So my apologies, folks. Got a little caught up in the game, but we're getting back to it. 48-20 as we start up your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. And we'll go through the stats for you with our State Farm Stat Report. And leading the way with 11 points for Benson, we got #4, Kaida Helgensepp. And then she's the only one in double figures. And everybody else has 1 bucket apiece. We got 3 points from Elle Klescher. And then 2 points apiece from Ella Sanders, as well as Tess Nygaard and Nora Hillerin as well. So 5 girls in the scoring column for the Braves, and the Cowgirls put all 8 girls that played scored here. 11 for Ava Janing, also 11 for Jonica Bernades. They kind of did it about the same way. They each hit 4 2-pointers and then 3 free throws apiece, so very solid outing from those 2 guards. 8 points from Sydney Roberts, 6 from Parker Yagi, 4 from Mariah Coltis, 3 from Erin Blofus, 3 from Piper Janing as well, and then 2 from Anna Spears. So a very balanced attack here from the Cowgirls as they're setting the tone in this Section 6A opener. And we'll run through the Section 6A tournament games thus far. Benson got into this game by winning their play-in game. They are the 8th seed. They beat 9th seeded Ashby 53-48 to earn their spot in this contest. Brandon Evansville beat up on Ortonville 63-32 to move on to play West Central Area, the 2 seed here in Section 6A South. And then on the north side, the play-in round saw Battle Lake win 81-66 over Norman County East Euland Hitterdal. They advanced to play Hillcrest Lutheran Academy tonight. And then Rothsay got into the Section 6A tournament by beating up on Henning big time, 71-41. And they'll move on to play Underwood at 7 o'clock, at 7 o'clock tonight, just like all the other games tipped off at, folks. So other matchups, the matchups we're looking at today, Hillcrest number 1 against 8 Battle Lake, Park Christian 4, Lake Park Audubon 5, Underwood 2 against Rothsay 7. As we said, New York Mills, the 3 seed in the north, taking on Ada Borup, the 6 seed in the north. Obviously, Breckenridge and Benson for this one, and then the 4-5 matchup is Wheaton-Herman Norcross against Parker's Prairie. Wheaton-Herman Norcross, the 4 seed in that one. West Central Area, once again, hosting Brandon Evansville, and then we got Hancock, the 3 seed, who dropped their final 2 games of the regular season. They are hosting Clinton-Graceville Beardsley tonight. So that is a look at your tournament schedule. We'll take a quick break here on the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number 1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. And we'll come back and kind of look at, I don't really know what keys to the second half I'd really have, as Breckenridge is, if you haven't noticed, they're kind of taking control of the games. I don't really know a whole lot to work on there, but we'll try to find something to nitpick here on the halftime show. You're listening to Section 6A basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wapaton. $30 in rebates on the purchase of 3 AC Delco wiper blades. $20 in rebates on the purchase and installation of select AC Delco Gold batteries. And $15 in rebates on the purchase and installation of 1 AC Delco cabin air filter and 1 engine air filter. Gear up for winter with these exclusive offers. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. Online at smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. You ever been driving and see a small pebble hit your windshield, resulting in a crack or chip? Well, it happens to even the best drivers. Jaworski Glass and Repair on Dakota Avenue in Wapton is your local glass repair expert. They repair glass chips on all types of vehicles, as well as windshield replacements and custom glass cutting. Jaworski Glass and Repair guarantees quality work in a prompt manner. Give Jaworski Glass and Repair a call today, 642-4527.
And welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show as we're about to wrap it up, actually. Apologies, took a little longer break than I anticipated. 48-20 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard as we get ready for half number 2. Breckenridge were led by Jonica Bernardes and Ava Janing in the opening half with 11 apiece. Piper Janing applying the pressure on Helgenset to start off the second half. They feed it into the top of the key area and then swung over to the right. Helgenset gets it back. Floater from the right elbow, rattles out, rebounded by Yegi. Parker Yegi feeds it up to the right corner. Corner pocket three is up, off the mark, rebounded by Bernardes. Bernardes swung over to the left corner to Sydney Roberts. Aaron Blafis tracks down the rebound. Skipped over to Bernardes. Aaron Blafis has it, drop off to Bernardes, who's cutting to the rack, and she gets 2 points out of the deal. She's got a baker's dozen in the scoring column. Helgenset bringing it up against Piper Janing. Excuse me. Little turnaround jumper off the mark and out of bounds off the Cowgirls. 50-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls were up by 28 at the half. Inbounded into the right corner, rotated up to the right wing area. Now to the top of the key. Dribble drop off. Skip out to the right wing. Braves going to attack inside and then kick it right back out. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Braves got to let them know. 1 second left on the shot clock, and there's the violation. I tried to let them know. You guys heard. 16:43 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Parker Yegi inbounds to Jonica Bernardes. Bernardes will get picked up at about half court. Aaron Blafis trying to set a screen for her. Kick out to Piper Janing, who lets it rip from the corner. Off the mark, Aaron Blafis with the follow. Got the offensive rebound and laid it in for 2 more. 52-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls come out with the first 2 buckets of the second half. This one misses, and Aaron Blafis been dynamite on the glass tonight. Parker Yegi gets it rotated over to Bernardes. Bernardes with the pull-up jumper off the mark, rebounded by Sydney Roberts. She feeds it to Piper Janing. Yegi feeds it to Blafis. Kick out to Jonica Bernardes for a wide-open triple, and she knocks it down. Jonica Bernardes, her second bucket of the half. She's up to 16 points. Only 4 points behind the Braves as a squad, and Sydney Roberts with a steal and layup. Benson giving up 9 straight to start off the second half. Going to get a spark. They feed it inside. Aaron Blafis swipes the steal after applying some pressure on the pass receiver. Parker Yegi over to Blafis. Skip over to Sydney Roberts. Little jab step, and Bernardes to Roberts. Now back to Piper Janing. Janing goes at 3 defenders and leaves the layup short. And Piper Janing tries attacking for the steal and out of bounds. Mariah Coltis and Anna Spear into the game, along with Ava Janing. And stolen away from the Cowgirls once again. Gets kicked out to Ava Janing. and tied up for a jump ball. Bernadez inbounding under the bucket. Inbounds it tries to get it inbounded to Ava Janing, but sails it out of bounds. So maybe not the most crisp start to the second half, but I mean, defensively they're locking down, so they're probably wondering what I'm complaining about, but Helgenset will bring it up. Kaida Helgenset with 11 points in the opening half, hit from downtown 3 times. Swung over to Helgenset, lets the lefty 3 rip. Off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. Parker Yagi trying to shake Helgenset in the full court and has it swiped away. A little behind the back dribble, and then coming to a stop and a little turnaround action. Helgenset with a nice little sequence there. But Parker Yagi made her earn that first bucket of the second half for the Braves after the 9-0 run. Ava Janing launches the 3, off the mark, rebounded by Bernadez. Bernadez taking it out to the key. And she'll hit it from deep and knock it down. I don't know what it is about Jonica Bernadez, but I feel like she shoots a better percentage from 2 or 3 feet behind the line than she does right at the 3-point line. Someone run that on the huddle metrics. Swung over to the right side of the floor. 60-22 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Helgenset misses the 3, rebounded by Bernadez. Jonica Bernadez dribbling up the left side of the floor. Shaking defenders left and right, and then swinging it over to Parker Yagi for the 3, off the mark. 60-22 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 13-18 left to go in this ball game. Braves looking to go into the short corner. Kicked out for a 3 from the right wing, off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. Parker Yagi draws the foul in the full court. First foul of the second half for either team. So Ava Janing gets it over to Yagi on the right side of Yagi on the right side of the floor. Piper Janing zips it over to her sister on the left block. Caught the defense sleeping, and Ava Janing benefits with the layup. 62-22 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Timeout taken by the Braves. We'll take one with them. Full timeout. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Part of the I3G Sports Network. Looks like we're taking a full timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
And welcome back after that high camp construction timeout. Breckenridge Cowgirls leading 62-22 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And off the after timeout play, the Cowgirls end up grabbing another rebound. Piper Janing comes up with the miss. And we got a travel on Colin Howard, who just checked into the ball game. And I think I remember her getting in another game about this time. And I said, apparently when it hits 40, that's the golden number to start going to the bench. I'm starting to think that's an actual metric now, because 62-22 is your score at the timeout. Colin Howard on the floor with Piper and Ava Janing. Ava Janing right on cue with the rebound. Mariah Coltis as well. And also Anna Spear. Colin Howard getting it on the left block, looking to go to work. Kicks it out instead. Piper Janing with a shot fake and go. She kicks it out to Ava Janing. Janing rotates it over to Anna Spear. Skip pass to Piper Janing. Janing, shot fake, And after getting a defender up on the pump fake, Mariah Coltis follows the miss, misses that, and then Piper Channing gets it right back for another put back. Breckenridge firmly in the lead, up by 42, and then Hackensack with her second bucket of the half. She has all 4 of their points here in the second half. Breckenridge coming through with a 3 from Anna Spear. First time we've seen her put up a 3 in this game by my count. That's kind of a long drought without putting up a shot from deep for her. And an answer from 3. David Janning gets it over to Anna Spear. They feed it to Coltis on the right block, who lays it in for 2. And my apologies, I'm trying to track down who hit the triple. Make sure to double check it. I was trying to go off the scoreboard, but I don't see any updated points on there. So we'll keep an eye on that, folks. Rotate it over. Clutcher with the 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Ava Janning. That's what happens when I get caught looking down, checking my stats. Piper Janning rotates to Colin Hout. Hout, a little floater off the left side, but sails it too much. 69-27 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 10-10 left to go. Dribble kick out. Pump fake and go, and skipped over to the right wing. 3-pointer is up, off the mark. Rebounded by the Braves. Tracking it down is Ella Sanders. And foul on Piper Janning. 9:50 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Mariah Coltis getting a breather along with Ava Janning. So Erin Blofus and Sydney Roberts, the senior duo on this squad, back in the game. They get inbounded in the right corner. Then dropped out to near the top of the key. Rotated over to the right wing. 3-pointers up, off the mark. Blofus with the board. Sydney Roberts, down and running. Swung over to Piper Janning. Janning tries a little turnaround shot, but has it blocked, unless that was a pass. Not the most reliable when it comes to the distinguishing between the two. Pull-up jumper off the mark, and another rebound from Blofus. I got her for 9 on the night. Anna Spear kicks out to Piper Janning, who attacks the closeout. Dumps it off to Colin Hout. Hout, pair of defenders on her. Makes a smart play, drops it over to Sydney Roberts. Anna Spear attacks, kicks it out to Piper Janning, who knocks it down a triple. Piper Janning, their second hit from deep. She's got 8 points. 72-27 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Pick and roll. And now an attack inside and laid in for 2. That was Tess Nygaard with her second bucket. Getting to the cup for 2. 72-29 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And they end up throwing it away with 8:32 left to go. Nygaard rotates it over to the right corner to Sanders. Now back to Nygaard. Was looking for Sanders in the corner and ended up being thrown away. So Sydney Tischer getting her first action of the night. She'll check in for Piper Janning. So Breckenridge has their 2 senior starters out there, and then Anna Spear and Sydney Tischer and Colin Hout, a couple girls who aren't regulars in the rotation, but gotten to see them in quite a few varsity games here at the end of games, just by nature of how good the Cowgirls have been this year. 3-pointer is up from Nygaard off the mark, and there's rebound number 10 for Blofus. The other Sydney Roberts, looking to attack and draws the foul. And we have switched to running clock for those who thought there might be a glitch with the scoreboard. .720 left to go. They get into Aaron Bloffus, caught the defense sleeping a little bit. Got the defender to jump, and Aaron's just padding rebound stats out there, I'm thinking. Missed the first shot, got the rebound, and then laid it in. 7 points for Aaron Bloffus. Long three is off the mark, rebounded by Bloffus once again. Just been a magnet for the rebounds today. On a spear to Bloffus, who rotates to Sydney Roberts. Sydney Tischer now has it. Feeding it to Bloffus. The defense collapses, and what a nice find to Tischer, but she's not able to drop in the layup. Rebounded by Colin Hout, though. Hout kicks out to Aaron Bloffus. She lets it rip from the top of the game, and she's got the double-double. Aaron Bloffus knocks down the triple. We know that's in her repertoire, but she doesn't get a whole lot of attempts to put up the rock from that deep. 77-29 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And 7 of her 10 points coming here in the second half. Sydney Roberts fires it up to Sydney Tischer. And Sydney Tischer will turn it over. Just over 6 minutes left to play. Cowgirls firmly set to move on to the next round as they have a 77-29 cushion. And Bloffus tracking down every rebound in sight as we got a timeout taken by the Cowgirls. We'll take one with them. Once again, this timeout is brought to you by High Camp Construction. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks Pre-Finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
And welcome back. And we took a High Camp Construction timeout break for nothing, evidently. It was not a timeout, but we're back into the action. You guys didn't miss a whole lot. Breckenridge did not score. Benson came down with it, and now they got an out-of-bounds play. There, you're caught up. And now we got a three-pointer that is not going to drop from Helgenset. Breckenridge trying to beat them down the floor in transition. Mariah Coltis kicking it out to Riley Johnson, who just checked in the game. Great extra pass over to the left corner to Sydney Tischer, but her three-pointer is off the mark. Rebounded by the Braves. Rotate over to the right wing, and now up to near the top of the key, rotated to the left wing. Helgenset gets off the ball. Parker Yagi in this ball game, and Cowgirls don't have just an absolute ton of players on this team, so it's not too crazy when some regular starters are still in here at this point in the game, including Bernades. Bernades lost her dribble. We'll have to feed it up to Parker Yagi. Actually almost got stolen away, but Yagi comes away with it. All-time leader in scoring and rebounding for this program. And only a junior as Jonica Bernades. A little bit of contact on that one, but that was one of those we're trying to keep the game going kind of situations. As Jonica Bernades and Parker Yagi will get a breather. As will Kaida Helgenset. A lot of points just went to the bench. And then Helgenset's going right back in. And a quarter three is good from Elle Klescher in her final high school basketball game. She's got a pair of triples, one in each half. And now Riley Johnson gets it tied up for a jump ball. $77-32 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Got a nice little touching moment as a senior, Nora Hillerin, checks out of the ball game. Two seniors on this team once again. Actually, both of the seniors checked out along with Klescher as well. 3 minutes left in the ball game. Ava Janing with the board, and she's out and running. Gets it to Sydney Tischer. Makes a nice move for the transition bucket. Sydney Tischer. Looking forward to see her future in a Cowgirl jersey. Likely going to see some increased tick next year with 2 girls graduating. But they got most of the rest of the squad back. Ava Janing. Skip pass to the right corner to Anna Spear. Spear tried kicking it out to Janing, but it was stolen away. 79-32 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 2:12 left to go. It's Breckenridge looking to move on to the next round of the Section 6A tournament, and getting into the scoring column is Mariah Goosen. And 5 fresh Braves coming into the ball game. And this is going to be the final game on Breckenridge's home floor as well, as Saturday's bout will be at Minnewaska Area High School. Yours truly on the call. I'll be paying a little more attention to the internet glitches at the beginning of the game. Apologies once again, as Mariah Coltis, little pump fake and shot attempt off the mark. Rebounded by the Braves. $1:45 left in this ball game. Cowgirls with a 45-point cushion. Benson going to go to Bree Allendick. Kicks it out to Ella Sanders. Sanders is looking to drop it off, and she gets it to Madison Razink. Or Razink, apologies. And she ends up turning it over. Colin Hout inbounds to Sydney Tischer. 1:12 left to go. Anna Spear to the left wing, and then rotated over to Tischer. Colin Hout gets in the right elbow area. Feeds it into the short corner, and then they fire it right back out to Hout, or into Hout. Mariah Coltis with the ball. 17 seconds left on the shot clocks. They got a little bit to work with. Tischer, the aggressive take to the cup, off the mark. 50 seconds left in the game, 34 seconds left on the shot clock. And that long shot is off the mark, rebounded by Hout. Sydney Tischer. It's to Coltis. Riley Johnson is looking for her first points of the evening. And Sydney Tischer drops in the floater. Her second bucket of the half. I like to think that's a career high. Could be wrong. Varsity career high, I should say. And the runner is good. And that is likely going to do it for the night. 81-36. As Sydney Tischer looks to dribble this one out, she'll get it over to Mariah Coltis. We'll hang on to it for the final 3, 2, 1, and Breckenridge. Moving on to the next round of the Section 6A tournament. Cowgirls will face the winner of Wheaton-Herman Norcross and Parkers Prairie at 1 p.m. at Minnewaska Area High School once again. We'll take a quick break and come back with your State Farm Stat Report, brought to you by local State Farm State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick, along with all of your other post-game specials as part of the Miller Realty post-game show. You are listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live per the i3G Sports Network.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721. Krause Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Krause Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Krause Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
It's the place where good friends gather. It's a place that's all about friendly service, good food, and occasionally really good music, too. Welcome to the Black Pelican in Wyndmere. The Black Pelican is that comfortable place where you can enjoy your favorite beverage. Take home some off sale and make some great memories. Relax and just have some fun. So stop in and take a break from the day. Make some great memories. That's what the Black Pelican is all about. The Black Pelican, where all your friends go, in Wyndmere, North Dakota. A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one last piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wapton, or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing is proud to serve all sugar beet growers in the valley and surrounding areas. Thank you for letting Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing take care of all your beet equipment repairs and reconditioning. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing offers on-site farm service on all make and models of beet equipment. Thank you for trusting us to take care of your beet equipment repairs. Call 642-1181 to set up an appointment. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, North Dakota.
When you need care, you want to know it's close to where you live, work, and play. That's why at Sanford Health, we're committed to providing you with the care you need, when you need it, right here where you call home. Dr. Dylan Torgerson is a family medicine physician that offers care for the entire family in Wapton. And it's always easy to make an appointment with convenient clinic locations, hours, and online options that fit your schedule. Find your provider, Dr. Dylan Torgerson, at sanfordhealth.org or by calling 642-7000.
Superior Builders proudly supports tonight's high school sporting contest. Brian Bernatus and the team at Superior Builders have been the post frame building experts for over 20 years. Get the ball rolling on your dream building today by visiting superiorbuildersnd.com and check out the team's unmatched craftsmanship. Superior Builders also sponsors Plays of the Week, supporting high school athletes on the KBMWnews.com Facebook. Superior Builders proudly supports all the superior athletes in our community.
Are you looking to replace existing countertops or new build projects? Prairie Stone Countertops provides premium stone at a competitive rate. Prairie Stone will price match quotes for 20% or more savings. With over 400 stone slabs in stock to view, we provide a large variety of inventory on hand. Prairie Stone Countertops is a trusted partner for all of your countertop projects and installation. We'd like to extend thanks to all of our satisfied customers from all of us at Prairie Stone Countertops.
To find out more information or to view their gallery, visit them on the web at prairie-stone.com or give them a call today at 605-637-5582.
And welcome to the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. And here's one of my favorite traditions. Last game of the year for the Cowgirls on their home floor, so that means they're going to be signing autographs for all the kids. If you guys are watching on the YouTube stream, that is pretty wicked. They got a huge mass of kids here, and it's not just the gals hopping in line. We got some up-and-coming Cowboys as well who recognize talent when they see it. They're in line for autographs as well. And what a great way for the players to thank the fans for everything this year, and also a great way for the fans to thank the players, obviously. They're the ones doing all the hard work. We just show up and watch the game, right? But time to run through your State Farm Star Report. It's part of your Miller Realty postgame show. And leading the way for the Cowgirls in tonight's ball game, we got Jonica Bernardes with 19. She had 11 in the first half, 8 in the second, and hit from downtown twice and was 3 for 3 at the stripe. Ava Janing had 11 in the first half as well. She was 3 for 4 at the line today, had 13 points, and then in double figures as well with 10 apiece were Aaron Blofus and Sydney Roberts. Roberts with the big first half with 8 and for her 10 points, and then Blofus got 7 of her 10 in the second half. So they kind of took turns there for the seniors. Piper Janing up next with 8 points. Hit from downtown twice in this victory. 6 points from Parker Yagi all in the first half. Mariah Coltis with 6 points as well. 5 for Anna Spear, and then 4 for Sydney Tischer in the closing minutes of this ball game as well. So 9 girls getting into the scoring column for the Cowgirls. Love to see that. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody there as I ran through it. But we got the scoring for the Benson Braves as well, who are led by Kaida Helgenset, who had 15 points. 7 from number 0, Tess Nygaard. And they got 6 out of Elle Klescher playing her final game as a Brave. Also 4 points from Ella Sanders, and then 2 apiece from Nora Hillerin and Mariah Goosen as well. And Hillerin also playing her final game as a Benson Brave. So congrats to both of them on fantastic careers. And obviously, you never want to see it come to an end, but every journey has an end. And Benson's came to a close here at Breckenridge High School with an 81-36 defeat to the Cowgirls, and a very, very strong Cowgirl team, maybe one of the better teams that has come through this school for girls basketball, which is a pretty high bar, especially with those teams they had back in the way back days, when they kind of laid the foundation for Breckenridge basketball that we get today. But anyways, once again, the stat report was brought to you by the State Farm agents Man-to-Man and Frederick. We'll take a quick break on your Miller Realty postgame show. Come back with a few plays of the game brought to you by Red River Agency, your hometown agents in Breckenridge. You're listening to the Miller Realty postgame show after an 81-36 Cowgirl playoff victory.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff in Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, communities, and businesses. Thanks to all for helping support the local farmer and our communities. Pure sugar by nature. Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
They say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. At OK Tire, we're going. From Firestone tires and replacements to retreads and even Firestone tracks, we have you covered. Our certified Firestone experts are ready to get you back up and running, no matter if you're on site or in the field, saving you time and money. OK Tire, we keep the tough going.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to comdellinnovation.com and click Job Opportunities. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. It's a great time for winter fun. Your friends at Dakota Valley Electric would like to remind you to be extra cautious while riding snowmobiles. Be sure to watch out for power poles, guy wire, and electrical equipment that can be hidden by snow. Transformer boxes and cabinets may be buried. See a down power line? Stay away and report it. Have fun and stay safe. From the folks at Dakota Valley Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Good luck to all the teams in the district tournament.
And welcome back. And it's part of your Miller Realty postgame show. We got some plays of the game brought to you by Red River Agency, your hometown agents in Breckenridge. And you know what? Got really easy for me because Robert Wanick was nice enough to post a bunch of highlights online, so I can just pick from that. You know, we could go with the Mariah Coltis very nice block on the baseline that she had in the first half as Breckenridge was getting off to a strong start. That was definitely memorable. Aaron Blavis had a very nice drop off to Jonica Bernardes as she was streaking at the rack. And you know what I think I'm going to have to go with? You know, the third one. Let's save the best one for last. We're going to go with that three-pointer from the top of the key for Aaron Blavis to lock up her double-double. Ended the game with 10 points and 13 boards. And we don't get to see her shoot very often from downtown, so it's fun when it's not that she doesn't have the green light, because Coach Bogenry pretty much says, if I've seen you make at least 1 3 in practice, you can shoot threes the rest of your life. And she just doesn't get a lot of opportunities. You know, she's a pass-first player out of the block. Try to get it down there for her to kind of do her Jokic thing. And she tries to drop it off to anybody who's coming streaking through or getting open on the perimeter. And I might have just given away our player of the game as well. That's your play of the game. Aaron Blavis knocking down that triple. But we'll take a quick break here before we actually get to our player of the game. Maybe someone will be able to talk me out of it during this commercial break. We shall see. You're listening to the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM.
Wahpeton Parks and Recreation is proud of our community and the talented student athletes competing tonight, providing community collaborations, a family-focused environment, and endless activities. Watt Parks and Rec is here for you. Make sure to check out their website, wahpetonparks.com, for more information on rec programs, parks, facilities, and events.
Check out our Facebook page, Wahpeton Parks and Recreation, for all other updates. And good luck to all teams and coaches from all of us at Wahpeton Parks and Recreation. Thrifty Horizons wishes all the players good luck throughout the playoffs. Check out Thrifty Horizons on Facebook for daily sales. Thrifty Horizons is in need of clean, resellable household donations. Thrifty Horizons store and donation hours are Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5, Thursday, 9 to 7, and Friday, 9 to 3. Donatable items including clothing, toys, furniture, books, and movies. Find us at 229 Minnesota Avenue, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Good luck from all of us at Thrifty Horizons.
A good coach knows how to set goals, analyze risk, and win. American Federal takes a similar approach with your money. We bring together the bankers who make banking easy for you. Whether you're financing a business, needing insurance, planning for retirement, or buying a home, American Federal advisors can take care of it all for you. Together with American Federal, always a winning team. Member FDIC.
Scott's Electric has built their entire reputation on quality workmanship. Their dedication is to you. At Scott's Electric, it's all about customer satisfaction. They cover all the bases. New construction from commercial to industrial, agricultural, residential, and communications. Scott's Electric wrote the book on electric service and repair. They can handle utility placement and street lighting too. Find them at www.scottselectric.net or call 701-642-9244. Scott's Electric, quality workmanship with dedication to customer satisfaction.
When you're looking for catering, what comes to mind? Joel Ellingson at Favorites Drive-Thru Deli. Give him a call at 899-0942 for your catering events. Find him on Facebook, too. Favorites Drive-Thru Deli in Breckenridge.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Jody Hendrickson, your Wahpeton Edward Jones financial advisor, can help get you ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. She will work with you to meet your changing needs to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, she can help make them feel a little less unexpected. Call Jody Hendrickson at 701-642-5762 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show. And as promised, we have your player of the game brought to you by Essentia Health here with you. Player of the game. And nobody was able to convince me, folks. We are sticking with Erin Blofeld. Maybe one of the better games she's played this year. One of the better stat lines for sure. And I really am kicking myself. I wasn't keeping track of assists. I don't think I would have been able to keep track of steals because Breckenridge just racked so many up. So I can't really tell you how many she had on that front. But I got her down for 10 points and 13 rebounds. And 9 of those rebounds coming in the second half, and 7 points along with those 9 rebounds in the second half on her way to a double-double that was capped off by that triple from the top of the key to give her the nice round 10 points along with her 13 rebounds. So fantastic night from her. Honorable mention would probably go to Jonica Bernades with a really efficient 19 points once again. And Parker Yagi, put together a good floor game. You might be saying, why would you give it to Parker on a night where she had 6 points? Well, she also had double-digit rebounds along with her, and she had 11 rebounds and was also swiping steals like crazy and also dishing off like crazy for a ton of assists tonight as well. So we saw a lot of good things from a lot of good players, but we're going with Erin Blofeld this time around for player of the game. Once again, brought to you by Essentia Health here with you. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this Miller Realty postgame show and to this entire broadcast. We'll be back at it again at 1 o'clock. Pregame show starting at about 12:30, 12:45-ish. We'll see, somewhere in that range, as the Breckenridge Cowgirls will move on to the second round of the Section 6A tournament. Once again, they'll be facing the winner of Wheaton-Herman Norcross and Parker's Prairie. I don't know if we've gotten a score for Wheaton-Herman Norcross, Parker's Prairie. Anyone heard a score for Wheaton-Herman Norcross? Last update, Wheaton was up by 7. Parker's Prairie was up by 7. So a little 4-5 upset there potentially. We shall see. Not obviously a huge upset when the teams are right next to each other in the seating, but Parker's Prairie had a 7-point lead last update, so we shall see who they're going to end up playing. Once again, this game will be at 1 o'clock at Minnewaska Area High School. We'll be streaming it on we'll have it on B92.7 FM once again and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Apologies once again for the issues, folks. We always have good luck here at Breckenridge High School, so I kind of just bank on that and just assume we're going to be smooth sailing across the board here. But looks like actually Wheaton-Herman Norcross is up 55-47 on Parker's Prairie, so with 3 minutes left to go, put together a nice little run there for Wheaton. So we shall see. We're going to end up running into Breckenridge, familiar with Wheaton. That is for sure. Put up a pretty big win on them. And trying to remember how they did against Parker's Prairie. If you guys can bear with me for a minute here. I know, broadcasts with me are always an adventure, aren't they? You just don't know where you're going to end up. And sometimes it's all banking on the internet connection, both on how fast we go through things and if we get through things at all. And looks like I'm not going to be able to pull it up. My apologies, folks. Finally, we got her here. It looks like Breckenridge has not played Parker's Prairie at this point in the year, so this whole search was for nothing. My apologies for wasting your time, but thank you all so much for tuning in to the broadcast once again. Hopefully you haven't considered that a waste of time. Your Miller Realty postgame show has the Breckenridge Cowgirls up 81-36 as they move on to the next round. And you've been listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Tonight's Breckenridge basketball game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.